This is our secret makeout place.
What if I told you that one cast member is currently sitting in a prison cell serving 30 years to life? Another secretly lied about her age at just 14 to land her role, and a third vanished from the show for nearly 2 full seasons because the federal government threw him in prison. Stay with me, because the real lives of the That 70s Show cast are wilder, darker, and more shocking than anything that ever happened in Foreman's basement. And trust me, by the time we get to number 5, your jaw will be on the floor. Almost 3 decades have passed since That 70s Show first took us down to that iconic basement. And what a ride it has been. The laughs, the circle sessions, the foot-in-your-ass threats. Pure television gold. But behind the cameras, the real stories of this cast are filled with jaw-dropping scandals, heartbreaking tragedies, stunning comebacks, and love stories nobody saw coming. Let's get into every single one of them. 1. Topher Grace as Eric Foreman. Born in July 1978, Topher was just 20 years old when the show premiered, and he's now reached 47. Eric Foreman, the sarcastic, Star Wars-obsessed, skinny kid from Point Place, was the beating heart of that basement crew, and Topher played him to perfection. But here's where things get interesting off-screen. Topher briefly dated Ivanka Trump in 2006. Yes, that Ivanka Trump, before marrying actress Ashley Hinshaw in 2016. They now have 3 children together and by all accounts, live a quiet, grounded life far from Hollywood chaos. The real drama, though? Topher famously left the show in season 7 without even saying a proper goodbye to his castmates. No farewell dinner, no heartfelt send-off. He just disappeared. And reportedly, that decision strained relationships within the group for years. When you're the lead of a show and you ghost your own cast, people remember that. 2. Laura Prepon as Donna Pinciotti. Just 18 when cameras started rolling in 1998, Laura turned 45 in 2025. Donna, fiercely independent, feminist, unforgettable with that blazing red hair, was the girl everyone in Point Place wanted to be or be with. Laura went on to massive acclaim starring in Orange is the New Black, proving she was far more than just the tall redhead next door. She married actor Ben Foster in 2018 and they have 2 children together, but the couple reportedly separated in late 2024, adding a layer of personal heartbreak to her story. Then there's the Scientology chapter. Laura was a longtime member, drawing serious public scrutiny over the years, before finally revealing in 2021 that she had stopped practicing years earlier, given what Scientology's alleged role would later play in another castmate's nightmare. More on that very soon. The timing of that revelation feels significant. 3. Ashton Kutcher as Michael Kelso. Born in February 1978, Ashton was 20 during the pilot and is currently 48. Kelso's lovable, beautiful stupidity launched Ashton into a level of fame very few actors ever reach. His personal life reads like a Hollywood screenplay. He married Demi Moore in 2005, one of the most talked about celebrity couples of the era, before their divorce in 2013. Then came the plot twist nobody expected. He reconnected with his That 70s Show co-star Mila Kunis, married her in 2015, and together they have 2 children, Wyatt and Dimitri. A love story that literally started in the Foreman basement. But 2023 brought serious controversy. Ashton faced fierce public backlash for writing a character support letter for convicted rapist Danny Masterson, his former co-star and close friend. The letter, meant to influence sentencing, ignited a firestorm. Add to that his 2019 testimony in the Hollywood Ripper trial, connected to the murder of his then-girlfriend Ashley Ellerin in 2001, and Ashton's life off-screen has carried weight most people never see. 4. Deborah Jo Rupp as Kitty Foreman. She was 47 when the show premiered and has since reached a glowing 75. Kitty Foreman, with that nervous laugh, her love of wine, and her suffocating but hilarious mama bear energy, became one of television's most beloved characters. Deborah Jo recently reprised the role in the Netflix sequel, That 90s Show, and she fits right back in like no time passed. She's never married, keeps her personal life remarkably private, has no children, and here's the most refreshing thing you'll hear in this entire video. She has avoided every single scandal throughout her entire career. Not one. In Hollywood, For decades, that alone deserves a standing ovation. 5. Danny Masterson as Stephen Hyde, and here it is, the one that changed everything. Filming began when Danny was 22, making him the oldest of the teen cast. Hyde's conspiracy theories, his cool detachment, his moral compass in the basement, fans loved him for 8 seasons. But in 2023, the real Danny Masterson W. as exposed in the most devastating way possible. He was convicted on 2 counts of forcible rape, crimes committed in the early 2000s, while he was at the height of his fame, and sentenced to 30 years to life in prison. 30 years to life. His wife, Bijou Phillips, filed for divorce in September 2023, and perhaps most chillingly, the Church of Scientology's alleged role in covering up the accusations against him made headlines worldwide, sending shockwaves far beyond Hollywood. The man fans called Hyde is now behind bars, and the story surrounding him remains one of the darkest in television history. 6. Tanya Roberts as Midge Pinciotti. Born in October 1955, Tanya was 42 when the show began. The former Bond girl brought perfect ditzy comedy as Midge before leaving the series. But her passing in January 2021 at age 65 was marked by one of the strangest and most heartbreaking media moments in recent memory. Her publicist prematurely announced her death while she was still alive on life support, causing worldwide grief and confusion, only for Tanya to pass from sepsis just 24 hours later. She had been married to Barry Roberts from 1974 until his death in 2006, and by all accounts, theirs was a love story for the ages. She is deeply missed. 7. Cutwood Smith as Red Foreman. At 55 in 1998, Cutwood has now reached an extraordinary 82. Red Foreman's legendary catchphrases, particularly involving a foot and someone's backside, have been quoted by generations of fans. Beyond RoboCop and Dead Poets Society, Cutwood recently reprised Red in that 90s show, proving the grumpy veteran is completely timeless. He's been married to actress Joan Pearl since 1988 and has maintained a completely scandal-free career, an absolute legend. 8. Lisa Robin Kelly as Lori Foreman. Born in March 1970, Lisa was 28 when the show premiered. Her story is the one that breaks your heart completely. Lori's troublemaking, promiscuous character was memorable television, but behind the scenes, Lisa was fighting battles the cameras never showed. Substance abuse forced her exit in season 3. Between 2010 and 2013, she faced multiple arrests for DUI, spousal injury, and assault. She married Robert Joseph Gilliam in late 2012 amid domestic turmoil, filed for divorce months later, and in August 2013, Lisa Robin Kelly died at just 43 from an accidental multi-drug overdose. Her story is a haunting, heartbreaking reminder of how brutally Hollywood can chew people up and never let go. 9. Wilmer Valderrama as Fez. Just 18 when production began, Wilmer is now 46 and currently starring in NCIS as Nick Torres. He's engaged to Amanda Pacheco, and they have a daughter named Nakano. His dating history, Mandy Moore, Lindsay Lohan, Demi Lovato, reads like a tabloid headline generator. But in 2006, a notorious Howard Stern interview where Wilmer shared thick, intimate details about his famous ex-girlfriends caused massive backlash. Many called it deeply disrespectful. It's a moment that still follows him. 10. Tommy Chong as Leo. Born in May 1938, Tommy was 61 when he first appeared and has reached an unbelievable 87. Leo's stoner chaos at the photo hut was pure comedic gold. But here's the mystery solved. Ever wonder why Leo suddenly vanished for seasons 5 and 6? Because in 2003, Tommy Chong became the highest profile target of Operation Pipe Dreams, a federal investigation into drug paraphernalia sales. He served 9 months in federal prison for distributing bongs through his family business. Leo wasn't written out for creative reasons. His actor was in prison. Married to Shelby Chong since 1975 with 4 children, Tommy remains one of Hollywood's most legendary survivors. 11. Mila Kunis as Jackie Burkhart. And we've saved one of the most shocking revelations for here. Born in August 1983, Mila was shockingly just 14 years old when that 70s show premiered. She lied about her age to land the role, telling producers she would be 18 soon. She is now 42. Jackie Burkhart, spoiled, self-centered, and somehow completely lovable, made Mila a star. She exploded onto the big screen with Black Swan, earning serious Oscar buzz, and proved her comedy chops in Bad Moms. But her greatest love story started right there in the Foreman basement. After a long relationship with Macaulay Culkin from 2002 to 2011, she reconnected with Ashton Kutcher in 2012, married him in 2015, and together they've built one of Hollywood's most genuine, enduring love stories. The basement brought them together, and somehow it kept them together. From prison sentences to tragic losses, from secret teenage casting to love stories nobody saw coming, the cast of that 70s show has lived lives more dramatic than any script could capture. Some stories inspire, some break your heart, and some serve as a sobering reminder that fame is never the whole story. Which cast member's journey shocked you the most? Drop it in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.